media landscape is filled with information, and everywhere we look, from our social media news feeds and dashboards to our television screens, there are stories upon stories upon stories. And it is far easier and more pleasant for us to ignore the serious issues in favour of fluff pieces about puppy dogs or VMAs or something like that. But what out there is actually trying to combat this issue and bring the topics of today to the public eye? Well, that's where we come in. Project Insight aims to broaden the public's perception and open their minds to ideas that they never even knew they had by presenting them with provocative and current issues, educating them a little on the topic, and then also asking them to make a binary decision and engage in some sort of discussion. We're gathering real responses from real people and broadcasting them in real time. There's no filter or media censorship, just a platform for people to get their opinions out there, make a decision, and allow people to see a second side to an issue.
I think what makes Project Insight unique is that it allows us to not only collect data that has journalistic value, but it also allows us to educate the public. Even we ourselves sometimes have no idea what's going on around us. We need to be confronting and provocative to encourage our audience to fully engage with the experience. And after running through some prototypes, we found that when prompted with the right questions, people do actually care about these problems and were willing to engage, which was really fantastic. Even in its early stages, Project Insight is promoting some great forms of discussion and is getting people involved with actual topics and with problems that matter. So as far as we're aware, there's nothing out there on the market that can even compare to what we're trying to achieve.
Project Insight will operate as both a mobile application and a physical display, with the former feeding information into the latter to create an immersive journalistic experience. For the physical aspect, an artifact will be installed in a public space, which will hopefully prompt the public to address a particular pertinent topic by disrupting the normal flow of foot traffic. People will be asked by the installation to think about their opinion on the topic and represent their thoughts through their choice of physical location. For example, users may be asked whether they believe that the Australian military should participate in the Syrian civil war, and passing to the left would indicate that they believe that they should, whereas passing to the right would indicate that they shouldn't.
One of the strongest features of Project Insight is this link between physical and the mobile platforms. After people have engaged with the physical experience, they are prompted to go to the mobile application and give their feedback on the particular topic. If they choose no for a question, they can then go give their reasoning why, and their responses are then fed through to the physical display and for the next person to see when making their own decision. This allows other users to see their peers' opinions and may even broaden their perception on the particular issue, opening them up to ideas they haven't considered before.
I think there's a lot of potential with this project, just in terms of both journalism and social education. We really have an opportunity to make a difference in the world, to get people talking about the issues that really matter. I mean, we want this to be more than just some short-lived novelty. Sure, it could be used to find out whether people prefer cats or dogs, or whether people prefer Pepsi or Solo, but that's not what we're aiming to do. This isn't just an opinion poll, no. We want to educate the people. We want them to confront them with issues that are present in our society and encourage them to have an opinion, to have a voice, and the opportunity to see the other side of that argument. I mean, that's next level journalism, letting the people write the stories using what little information they have to contribute to some sort of discussion, to educate the people on the topics, and in return have them educate us on the entire spectrum of human opinion. So a win-win, an insight on both sides. And I suppose that's what Project Insight is.